This is the simple three-step process that I've used to make over $26,000 selling digital products on Etsy without paying for ads and without posting on social media. Here's my Etsy dashboard so you can see that this is legit. I've made over $26,000 and I'll refresh the page just so you can know this isn't a picture. This is the page refresh and it still has the exact same data. And just to be clear, I am not working on my Etsy shop all day. I'm a stay-at-home mom with two little kids and I work on my Etsy shop while they are sleeping. So if you have limited time like I do, then this strategy can still work for you. And to top it off, I've been teaching people how to use this strategy and they've been making sales with brand new Etsy shops. But here's the thing, you have to do all three steps in order for this process to work or you will not make any sales. So let's hop into the first piece of this simple puzzle, and that is to make products people are looking for. If you're a 10-year-old kid and you look across the street and see your neighbor making money with a lemonade stand, a bad idea would be to set up your own lemonade stand in your front yard. But that's what most new Etsy sellers do. They try to sell exactly what they see other people selling and wonder why they're not making any sales. The smart idea is to see what's already working and do it differently. Instead of selling lemonade just like the kid across the street, a better idea would be selling strawberry lemonade. You're not recreating the wheel, you're seeing what's already selling and you're making a better or different version. Now the people who prefer lemonade can go to their stand and the people who prefer strawberry lemonade can go to your stand. Giving people more than one option isn't stealing, it's smart business. It's just like if you want a cheeseburger. You can go to McDonald's and get a quarter pounder with cheese. You can go to Burger King and get it flame broiled, or you can go to Wendy's and get it in the shape of a square. But at the end of the day, they're all cheeseburgers. So in this step, you want to give the people what they are looking for, but you want to create yours better or different. But having the right product is completely useless if no one can find it. That's where step 2 comes in. You want to make it easy for people to find your product. Etsy is a search engine. When a customer types birthday invitation into the Etsy search bar, Etsy's priority is to provide them with birthday invitations. So how do you get your products to show up in search results? You do it by using a process called SEO, or search engine optimization. This means using keywords in your product title, your product tags, and your product description so Etsy knows what your product is and they can show it to the correct people. I like using Everbee to do this process because it just makes it even more simple. So this listing here has the popular now badge on Etsy. If we go into it, we can see that it does say 0 monthly sales, but that's because it's only 1 month old, so Everbee does not have the data yet. But if we click in Analyze Listing, we can see the tags that they are using. And this is a high keyword score. So this means that it has a higher search volume, but the competition is lower compared to other phrases that they could have used. And so whenever you see this high keyword score, that means you have a better chance of getting found on Etsy because there is a lot of people searching for something, but there's less options available for them to buy. And so that's where you can come in and be one of those options. When you follow my simple SEO process in the sales sprint, you'll be able to get more views to your product, which can turn into sales. But even if the right people find your product, they likely will not buy it if you skip this next step. And that's to make your listing photos so good people want to buy your product right now. Your listing photos are just one more way that you can stand out amongst the crowd. The very first listing photo is called your thumbnail listing photo, and that's what these are all here. This is their very first listing photo and it's called a thumbnail listing photo. So if we go in here, you can see this is the very first listing photo someone will see, and it determines if a customer will click into your Etsy shop to view the rest of your photos or if they'll keep scrolling by. This very first photo is so important. I have an entire video tutorial inside the sales sprint showing you how to make really good thumbnail listing photos, because if you bomb this one photo, people will not even click to see the rest of your listing photos. And so the thumbnail listing photo is super duper important. This photo right here needs to show us what we are going to get and the value we are going to get with your product. We need to know things like, is this going to save me time? Is this going to help me be more organized? Am I going to save money using this? Why would I buy your product and why do I need to buy it right now? We need to feel like this product is going to provide value in our life. And that's the purpose of your listing photos, is to let us know why we need your product and your product specifically over anyone else's. Now that you know the 3-step strategy, are you actually going to use it? So many people overcomplicate the process of selling digital products on Etsy, which is exactly why I created the sales sprint, to simplify this process so you can actually make sales. You don't need 100 digital products in your Etsy shop. You don't need a big budget for ads, and you do not need a TikTok account or an Instagram account hoping to go viral. In fact, this video right here shows you exactly why I do not recommend you post on social media as a brand new Etsy seller, because I think it can cost you a lot of money. And in this video, I break down why and what to do instead.